In Part 1, we explored how British decisions shaped the modern conflict between Israel and Palestine. Now, we travel thousands of kilometers east to another British colony whose partition changed millions of lives, an estimated 14 million people. They were forced to leave their homes. Perhaps 1 to 2 million people lost their lives, and 2 nuclear-armed neighbors still live with the consequences today. This is the story of India and Pakistan. But to understand partition, we have to go back nearly 200 years. The Indian subcontinent. It was one of the richest regions on Earth. The Mughal Empire had ruled much of India for centuries. By the 18th century, the Mughal Empire was beginning to weaken. Regional rulers became increasingly independent, while rival powers competed for influence. European trading companies saw an opportunity. Among them, the British East India Company. It arrived as a trading company, not a government, but trade gradually became a political influence. In 1757, the Battle of Plassey changed everything. The company's victory opened the door to British political control. Over the next century, British influence spread across much of India. Some rulers formed alliances, others resisted. By 1857, years of resentment erupted into a widespread rebellion, changing the future of British India forever. The rebellion had failed, but it changed British rule forever. In 1858, the British Crown took direct control of India. The British Raj had begun. Britain now governed one of the largest and most diverse populations on Earth. Railways connected distant cities. Telegraph lines transformed communication. Ports expanded trade with the rest of the world. Universities, courts, and a modern civil service was established. Many of these institutions remain today. But British rule also came at a cost. India's economy increasingly served imperial interests. Raw materials flowed outward, manufactured goods flowed inward. Famines claimed millions of lives. Political power remained firmly in British hands. Nationalism continued to grow. As the years passed, calls for independence grew louder. Many believed India's future should be decided by Indians themselves. Yet an important question remained. Could one independent nation represent every community? The Indian National Congress envisioned a united, independent India. The Muslim League increasingly argued that Muslims needed political safeguards to protect their future in an independent India. Political differences became increasingly difficult to reconcile. Then, the Second World War changed everything. More than 2 million Indians served during the war. Many believed, if India could fight for freedom abroad, it deserved freedom at home. Britain itself emerged from the war exhausted. Maintaining the empire was becoming increasingly difficult. Independence was no longer a question of if, but when. In early 1947, Britain appointed a new viceroy. His mission, to oversee Britain's withdrawal from India. British officials, Congress leaders, and the Muslim League all faced difficult choices about India's future. The agreement proved difficult. Political differences had become increasingly hard to reconcile. Britain decided that British India would be divided, creating 2 independent states. A British lawyer, Sir Cyril Radcliffe, was asked to draw the new international boundary, working under immense time pressure. The new borders were completed in just a few weeks. Within days, millions of people found themselves living in a different country. For many, the journey had only just begun. Partition triggered one of the largest migrations in modern history. Around 14 million people crossed the new borders. Many never reached their destination. Communal violence claimed countless lives, leaving lasting trauma across the region. Families that had lived together for generations found themselves separated overnight. Yet another challenge was already emerging. The princely state of Jammu and Kashmir had not yet decided which country to join. Its future quickly became the subject of conflict. The first war between India and Pakistan soon followed. The ceasefire created a divided Kashmir, a division that remains today. Since independence, India and Pakistan have fought multiple wars. Both nations also became nuclear powers. Yet trade, culture, and family ties continue across the region. History continues to shape the present, but history alone does not determine the future. Today's leaders and today's citizens continue to shape the next chapter. The legacy of the British Empire remains part of the story, but it is only one part of a much larger history. Understanding the past helps us better understand the present. In Part 3, we'll travel west to Cyprus and Iraq, where British decisions also helped shape the modern Middle East. If you want more documentaries that examine history, evidence, and the stories behind today's conflicts, subscribe to Uncover the Truth.